Welcome back to the Long Island Sound. I'm Steve Yusko, and I'm approaching my 65th birthday this July. And I've been happily married for 32 years, and I'm a proud father to my daughter, Faith. But today, I'm reacting to Ren Gill, and for me, this is deeply personal. I've done some reaction videos, but I decided instead of the, oh my gosh, shock, I would get deep into what's happening in the video. All right, some background. Before a doctor finally found a tumor on my sciatic nerve and cured me in 2020, I spent 10 brutal years trapped in chronic pain and a heavy addiction to prescription pain meds. When Ren sings about medical gaslighting, the chemical numbness of prescription drugs, and fighting to stand on his own 2 feet, I don't just hear the music. I hear my own survival story. Today we're looking at his work not just as musicians, but through the lens of raw human survival. Hey, let's dive in. We've all seen the first-time reaction videos, the tears, the shock, the gasp factor, but today, we're stepping into a masterclass. In 2020, I was recovering from a sciatic nerve tumor and a period of prescription addiction. I spent my days lost in prescription zombification. I know the voice of the internal critic because I lived that every day for 10 years. Today we're going to deconstruct the work of a man from Wales who turned his tomb into a temple. This is High Ren, analyzed through the lens of a former Catholic deacon, a whistleblower, and a survivor. Let's go take a look.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill.
All right, I got to stop it right there. One, it's kind of amazing. It's a little shocking, right? When you first see it, you know, the guy coming in with a pig, he's getting wheeled in. I love the dissonant chords, you know, how it's just like, seems very confusing. It's classical. And then there's that shift that he has. So if you know his background, that voice in his head, the misdiagnosis, it's all kind of coming out in 2 different personas here. And, I love the change in the voice. By the way, this was all done in 1 take, which is amazing, which goes to his genius and abilities for sure. All right. We're going to bring it back just a little bit.
Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah. I love it. I love the fact that, one, he goes into this like nasal voice, you know, that dark voice, that voice in your head that is always critical of anything you've done, your accomplishments and that sort of thing. And then I'm looking how he plays the guitar. You're going to start seeing some slap percussion on the strings. And it's almost ties to his, I would assume ties to his busking. Playing around. Busking is, playing for money out on the streets to get your voice heard above the crowd, and the slap of the guitar helps. One, with the percussion, but then also maybe grabbing attention. So let's bring it back a little bit and then get more into it.
Myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connected, and the people who find it respect it.
I love that. The people who find it respect it. And, what I love about this, what I love about his music, he's not playing to the corporate machine. He was actually dissed by the corporate machine. Look up his story. He was dropped by Sony because of his illness. He couldn't play, and I don't blame him. I mean, they just said, "Hey, go pound sand," as they say. He plays for the art, and of the musicians that I've interviewed here on the Long Island Sound, that's the lingering question I don't always ask. Well, why do you do it? Because it resonates, and you're being a creative and going out there, and you're taking your pain and you're putting it into prose and then adding unbelievable production, in Ren's case.
Leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connected, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man.
It gives me a purpose I can rest in. And a couple of things you may not know about Ren. One, he allows people like me to do reaction videos without a copyright strike, which is great. And I reference this in other videos where it's kind of like the Grateful Dead. I'm 65, right? The Grateful Dead will allow people to record their music in the stands. They would set up special areas for that. And he's kind of doing the same thing. He's allowing people to react, and that's where it goes, really builds a fan base. And I got to be really honest. My first thing was, holy crap, my channel blew up. I'm making some money, not much, enough to pay a little bit of bills here and there, credit card, but he's sharing the wealth, right? And in return, he's getting people to do these commentaries to go deeper into his art. So it's less, for me, less reactionary, like, ooh, look at the guy in the pig mask, or the psychology of it. But now what I appreciate his art like I would a symphony, how it's put together, how the lyrics run together, how his musicality does it, and when his versatility. And you learn that he's a multi-instrumentalist. So I think that's really cool. All right, let's get back into it.
Your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connected, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it. Man.
All right. One, I love that he references Jimi Hendrix. Obviously, he's a big fan of Jimi Hendrix. And yeah, this can come across pretentious, but the connections, the comments, by the way, I'd love for you to comment and continue the conversation. I've talked to people around the world. It's been a real blessing. And I almost think about, early rap music or rap artists who first come out, and Eminem did it, this is who I am, and this is what I love, and this is what I do, and, blah, blah, blah. And it seems very pretentious, but he does it in a different way through his alter ego character here. So I think that's kind of cool because he's getting that accomplished and makes you wonder about the mystery of who the heck this guy Ren is. All right, a little backwards.
I get it. You wanna be a big deal. Next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath it.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause
I love the fact, talk about the power of positive thinking and projection. He recognizes that he's a genius, okay? Is that pretentious? Maybe a little bit. But what he produces is just amazing. And I would think the benefit is the connections that he's made with musicians, with people like myself who've been in chronic pain. There's a certain spirituality and hope that we'll get into that as well. And it's kind of cool. I talk to everybody about Ren. I sound like a nut, but we've all had struggles. And hey, you want to see how a guy turned lemons into lemonade, and still has that bittersweetness about his life? It's Ren. Back to it.
As for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse.
All right, I got to stop it there. Man, there is a floodgate of biblical, mythical side of the darkness. Right? The Lucifer, the snake in the garden. God, you create like the big puzzle. Why did God allow evil, right? Suffering, the crucible. And yet, okay, it's in the crucible and the furnace that we get shaped and sometimes come out stronger, forged metal, right? Okay, just a little spiritualness there. We'll get into it a little deeper as well.
I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
I love the way that it sounds so many discords, right? And going down, you know, like going down the hole in the tune, right? Going down, dissonant chords, you know, it's painful to hear sometimes, right? And now he's approaching it in a different way. He's going back up the scale. Maybe that's hope. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let's check it out.
Yours is the vision, I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
All right, before we get further into this, I just want to bring something out that I kind of spotted. And I love looking at things again and again. I'm a big fan of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. And when I need down chill time, I watch episodes like way too much, okay? And I pick out different Easter eggs. And cool. And I have a discussion with somebody else who loves it. And yeah, did he catch this? Did he catch that? What I caught just now is this fight between light and dark, okay? His alter ego, the negative against the positive, the flickering of the light. And you'll see there was also a point in the shadow. I don't know if it was intentional, but there was a shadow off to his left. And light and dark are going to play a big role in a lot of his music. Okay, let's bring it back, and you'll see the transition.
Normal, you wanna kill me, I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal.
All right. I didn't catch this the first time, but he stands on his own 2 feet after being wheeled in. Okay. And that really talks about the transition, you know, in his life. And I really look up his story. You got to check out his story and what he still struggles with today, but what he overcame. And he really went through the furnace, you know, and he's almost, to me, maybe I'm projecting. Of course I'm projecting. You know, I was made to go through this. Okay. And sometimes we see that in hindsight where it's like, what the hell is going on? And then maybe we can come into the reconciliation or the realization of, wow, I needed to go through that to bring me to the path that I'm on today. And I'm an old soul. All right. And seeing a young man finding this out now is just so cool. Anyway, we'll go back a little bit and we'll start again.
Runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower of the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Gotta stop it there. And I just realized this, okay? He's talking about light and dark, maybe God and Satan, the eternal. I was always there. I was the creator, okay? I'm a Catholic Christian, so my Savior Jesus suffered. And when I hear the term, carry your cross, I used to struggle with that, man. I struggled with, I have to carry my burdens. Guess what? We all have burdens. We all have suffering. Carry it through. Carry it through. And I love the fact that he stands up and he's fighting back and he's eternal and hey, I'm winning. I'm moving forward. All right. Back to it.
That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climbing to different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget that we are human beings.
Pretty amazing, right? Almost like what they call him, the bard prophet. Right? It's very rare, at least for me, to see a young man, relatively young man, with such knowledge and such insight into things. And this is just the beginning. As I invite you to join me down this Ren rabbit hole, there's so much more to discover. I'm so excited about this masterclass. Can I call it a masterclass? Of taking a second look and not just being aghast and, the superficial aspect of things, but getting a little bit deeper into really the genius of Ren. And there's so many ways we can do it. And I hope that my perspective brought some insight into the light as we do that eternal dance between light and dark. Hey, I'm Steve Yusko for the Long Island Sound. As I say, be generous with your joy. Keep your spirits high. Let the music, Ren's music, take you on a journey. Check out this next one. All right. Be well, everybody.